Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Now in the box, Leury Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that's in there for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Slow little roller to third. Alberto has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a double steal try here. And it's fouled away. Garcia at second. Laureano at first with no outs. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Owings comes on now and he has it 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box now, Nate Lowe. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First delivery to him on the way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Popped him up. Molina is there. 2 down.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
First pitch of the at-bat. James McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Bradley on the run. And no one will track it down. The set and the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The set and the 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Owings is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving. Carlos Rodon gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the 1st here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And now pitch on the way. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Matt Olson waits on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing. Stepping in, Danny Mendick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Danny Mendick.
Mendick, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
That's the ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A runner at second, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now that.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive. But just foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now back. Left fielder. Jesse Winker.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Settling in now, Nate Lowe, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set. The 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second here with nobody out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Owings hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And here's Jose Peraza as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person. At the plate, James McCann flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifted in the air to center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. Ready for another chance? Danny Mendick. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2-0 now. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now that's the 17th, Adam Engel.
So striding forward now, Adam Engel reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Right there for strike one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Striding forward now is the DH, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pedroia has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. High in the air into shallow left center. Mendick is calling for it. One down. Stepping up now, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ryan Weber answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their start. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So stepping in, Leury Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batter.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And it's fouled away.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out in the ninth inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One out and a runner on second base. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Brian Dozier at the plate. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Lowe. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Ryan Brazier has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. James McCann will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One and 2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. As they double him up, it's 8 to 4.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Leury Garcia. He grounds it sharply to third. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit. Here's Chris Owings now.
Leading off for the Hornets.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
The 2-1. And another foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
1 ball, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Holden Caps will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of